KTN, Nairobi.
Moving on, the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission's handling of next Thursday's Kalou by-election could shape public confidence in Kenya's electoral process, long before the country heads to this far more complex 2027 general election. Already, allegations of voter bribery and brazen daylight violence have thrust the commission into the spotlight, raising questions over its ability to uphold the constitution and discharge its role as an impartial referee. Is the newly reconstituted electoral body equal to its first major test? KTN's Francis Ontomwa examines.
Until just weeks ago, Kalou barely featured in Kenya's national political conversation. Not anymore. This quiet Nyandarua constituency has suddenly become the country's latest real rehearsal for the 2027 general election. And it's not just the politicians testing their strength, but also the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission as it faces its first major test of preparedness. At the heart of this test is one man carrying the delicate responsibility of either delivering a credible democratic exercise or risking further erosion of public confidence in Kenya's electoral process.
If we find that the environment is not conducive enough for us to conclude the by-election in Kalou, we'll be left with no choice other than to take the most unfortunate and drastic step of postponing the elections in Kalou.
This statement by Erastus Ethekon, the chairperson of the IEBC, has already stirred confusion. If the commission appears unable to guarantee a peaceful by-election, what confidence does that inspire ahead of the far more complex 2027 general election? Is the IEBC conceding defeat instead of asserting its constitutional mandate to safeguard the integrity of the vote?
And we're asking Mr. Ethekon, where were you? This bribery has gone on for the last 2 months. Why didn't you stop it?
Article 81 of the Kenyan Constitution, together with the Elections Act and the Elections Offences Act, mandates the IEBC to conduct elections that are free, fair, transparent and credible. And so in the case of Kalou, should Ethekon merely be acknowledging the existence of violence and voter bribery, but not confront the vice?
If IEBC is afraid of conducting elections in one constituency because of purported anticipated violence, what if there is violence next year? Will they postpone the general election? We are saying, are you telling the people of Kenya that you have no capacity to manage a by-election in one constituency in Kenya?
Many observers reckon that historically in Kenya, electoral violence has often started with isolated incidents before ballooning into widespread unrest when institutions fail to enforce accountability at the right time. And sometimes it's too late. Francis Ontomwa, KTN.